Hello everybody, welcome to Red Tool House. On today's video, I'm going to frolic on this newly created flat ground. Today's video, we're going to continue our Sawmill station build project, and we're going to go build the road access on the backside of our new work area that we've created here. So come along, let's keep tearing stuff up. So if you're uncertain, the way we normally come into this spot is over there way past where the tractor is. The sawmill, the existing sawmill station, the house, all that is that way. You're coming up the valley this way. So we've made this new bench, expanded it, big area, really awesome. But we don't want to have to skid logs all the way down the valley, turn and come back up. We want to be able to skid logs down the valley and come right up here. And the neat thing about that is that distance is only, about 40 feet, 30 feet? So got to clear out some of these small saplings, and there's actually a little bit of a road cut already, but we're going to make this wide. We want a nice wide approach, that way when I'm dragging logs up, I'm not having to make any hard turns. If I was just doing basic access, then I could actually just take this existing road slope, come right up here and come in. But the problem with that is if I'm coming up with the tractor and a 30-foot log and I try to make this turn, that log's going to want to kiss off the side of that big Virginia pine. And I'd really like to keep that thing. That thing's a gorgeous, big old Virginia pine. So we're going to make it nice and wide so I have a lot of opportunity to come up with whatever I'm skidding. But then also, I want to try to cut this down as much as possible. I don't want super steep because that's going to work against me as I'm skidding heavy logs with my small tractor. So I'm going to come over here and start working this down and then go that direction. Put a little culvert in across the watershed that comes down and hopefully have a nice little approach. But first, got to do some chainsaw work before we fire up the machine. All right, well that clears it out. Pain in the neck, daggone beech trees. That poplar's a little less than ideal. So we'll come treat that later once I get a better approach down here. Got hung in that hawthorn. I can take a top out of it and get it to cantilever back, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. I want to take a second to give a shout out to this video series sponsor, and that's Green's Equipment Group. And Green's is a local company here in central West Virginia and portions of southeast Ohio. They have 6 different locations. They have all kinds of equipment, everything from ag over into construction, a lot of rental. And that's what you're seeing here is a piece of rental equipment. So any guys watching that are in that area and you're looking for some rental equipment or looking for some new tractors or anything like that, implements, you name it,
they've got it. Check them out. I'll put a link below down in the video description so you can check out their website. But man, I really appreciate Steve and the team over there providing this machine for me so I can get all this earthwork stuff done here in anticipation of our new mill. All right, let's get back to moving some dirt. All right, so I was able to punch through here. Got the excavator down on the road. I want to get this poplar stump out, some of these other small stumps. And so I only have, unfortunately my pipe is only 10 feet long, the culvert pieces that I have. It'd be nice to be able to culvert this all the way down to where the turn is and have a really nice wide approach. So one thing I can do, of course, is culvert a section, have approach come up, and yeah, we'll just build the approach up and around it, and then if I can either get an extension to the pipe or whatever. But not putting the pipe in yet. Ideally, I want to get everything kind of on grade, slope that I want it. Can even build up this a bit. You know, the more I build it up, the more it comes to you guys and gets in the way of the road. So that's a problem. But once I get it built up, packed down, then come back and put the pipe in, because I'm not good enough to be able to visualize putting the pipe in and then get everything else on grade around it. So I want to get it on grade and then strategically place the pipe. Need to get that thing taken care of real quick because it's blocking my road, and get it out of the way and get some of this other brush cleaned up and out of the way. All right, so got that on slope, packed it in nicely. Not crazy about the angle. I wish it was shallower. To get it shallower, I'd have to just keep cutting more and more of my flat bench off to get that from being so steep. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but if I'm skidding a really, really big log with the tractor, it may be an issue, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Thinking in hindsight, and man, it'd be a major task to fix it, would be to come up this way. So actually cut the road right where you guys are standing and then go right through these trees, this poplar and this hawthorn and the big hickory, and actually skid logs up and flip everything. So the mill would have to go against the hillside. This would be the access road, and you could do more gradual, but obviously I'm too far. I'm already committed to this. Got a bunch of debris in the way now, and I know there's a pretty good rock outcrop right there. So, oh well. What are we going to do? We're going to see how this works. So, this situation with the pipe, like I said, I think my pipe is only 10 or 12 feet long. It's not as long as I'd like it to be. And so, the road angle's this way. The more you turn it from being directly perpendicular to the flow of the road, the longer your pipe needs to be. If I make it exactly perpendicular, then the entrance would be right here to my road coming down. So I'm going to go get the pipe. I'm going to lay it down, get an idea of just exactly where we can cut it, and take it from there. Release. All right, so placement right there would be ideal. It just needs to be about 2 feet longer. Story of my life. Always coming up short. But I think that'll work. I won't put it this close. It'll be up further a little bit more. And that way, we don't, because, well, this is the watershed. And only on frog chokers does this thing even run. So the water comes down through here. It's going to parallel the road for a bit. And then have to do a 90 turn into there. So we'll have to make sure we reinforce this with a bunch of rock, build that up, get froggy one day, even pour some concrete maybe to make a wing wall for the culvert. But I think that's what's going to have to do. It's a free culvert. Including this one, I got 3 total left from the 10 a buddy gave me years ago. So I hate to pass up free and hate to let them lay to waste. These things are so daggone heavy. It's everything I can do to move them. They're not corrugated, they're smooth inside and out, but they are 1/2 inch thick. From the mining world, I believe, coal mining world. All right, we'll draw a line here, and that way I can get a reference point. I think if we did something like that. Mother. Did I get that reference? All right, so we got the pipe in, got everything dressed down with the box scraper, even over there to your all's left. Did a little bit of ditch work to get any water that collects behind you draining down and off the side there. So I think that's going to be good. Obviously, time will tell. We'll see how it goes, whether I can skid heavy logs up here. I know the typical logs that I mill won't be a problem, but if I get something really big, it may cause an issue. We'll see how that goes, and of course, once we get some water falling out of the sky and get these creeks rolling, we'll see how that pipe holds up. Well, the next project is going to be working on our pond, so stick with us. We'll just keep cranking them out. Appreciate everybody watching. Pray y'all have a great week. Take care.